Hey guys, before I start this video, please go to the link in the description for my Twitch channel. Hit the sub button, also hit the notification button so you guys know when I go live, and I would appreciate it.
Shit, it's 1,000. Spin that shit, spin that shit, spin that shit. You coming? Spin the check and get it right back.
Well, guys, it's your boy Eazyy TV bringing you guys another division video. Today I'm doing something a little different. It's basically going to be a how-to, which y'all know I don't normally do those, but it's basically going to be a how-to video on how to play PvP, how to dominate in PvP, how to become elite in PvP. I've been watching recent streams playing against people, and a lot of you guys do not actually know how to PvP correctly. So I'm going to show you guys, and I'm going to break down things that you need and things that you need to know to actually become, you know, a great team or a great player in PvP. All right, most of it's going to be team based, but you guys will get the message. All right, so first things first, I'm going to talk about my squad, the people that I play with: Georgie, Relax, Dead, Abstracted, a few other people that I play with, but those are like the main people that I play with. All of us are good DPS players. We're mainly DPS players, but we know how to step out of the box and play support, and that's important for a PvP team. That's very important for a PvP team and how to dominate. You need a squad that can be very versatile, because if you just got people that play strictly DPS, it's not really going, like, if you have a whole team full of DPS, it's like, it's no point in that, because you can take the best 4 PvP DPS players that you know versus one of the best squads ever that's running some type of support or 2 supports and 2 DPS, and I can guarantee you 100% that the team with the support and know how to play, that has chemistry, that listen to call outs, to know how to heal, watch each other's health and stuff like that, those are the people that's going to beat the 4 DPS players. It wouldn't even be a match. All right, so with the 4 squad that you have, let's talk about last stand. I'm going to do last stand, skirmish, and DZ last. All right, let's talk about last stand. So last stand, we all know, it's like domination. You have A, B, and C. All right, you capture your home base, they capture their home base, you fight for B. That's how it's supposed to be. But sometimes it does not work out like that. Okay, sometimes people go base running to capture your base and stuff like that. All right, so there's a 8 player to each team. So there's, you know, 8 players on one squad, 8 players on another squad, and you go head to head with that team. So this is PvP/PvE oriented, because you do kill NPCs to get points. You do capture stuff like that. So that's what I'm saying, that it's PvE and PvP oriented. The way that my squad is set up, all right, in this video that you see right here, we have two DPS, which is me and Dead, and then you have 2 healers, which is Georgie and Relax. All right, you don't have to run that. You can run, I advise you guys to run 1 support, and it just depends on what support that you want to run. Now, my top 3 support builds that I would prefer that you guys run, number 1 on my list is a tech support, tech post support build. I love the tactician post. I think that is the top build to have as support and healing. And then number 2 would be a final measure heal build. And then number 3 on that list will be reclaimer. All right, defense is okay. I just don't rock with defense like that, but defense is also not bad as well. All right, so you will want someone to be able to run some type of support. You can run 3 DPS and 1 support. All right, as you guys can see in the gameplay, that we actually stick together. Don't let anybody tell you if you're not running solo, you trash, because solo doesn't mean anything in this game, to be honest, because you're playing a team-based oriented game mode. This is a team-based oriented game mode. All right, so always stick with your squad. All right, always stick with your squad. because what happens is if you don't stick with your squad, if you get caught out by yourself and you've run into another squad, 9 times out of 10 you're going to die over and over and over and over. You're going to get farmed. All right, so in this gameplay right here, I was going for 100k. I didn't get 100k. I think I got like 90 because we really wasn't going for it. It just ended up happening, and Dead was running DPS and he was taking a lot of the kills, and Randoms was taking a lot of the kills, so I could have really clearly hit over 100k, but I did not, and I ended up dying. But you see our 4 squad, you see me, I play a very rush down game. I kind of play mid-range kind of, but I like to be up in your face as well because I'm an SMG guy. You want to run a support, this is the setup, a support of your choice and 3 DPS if you're playing last stand. All right, now let's say you guys capture A, you're fighting for B, and they have C, and you hear someone go to the base. Everyone knows that it say your you know, a turret at your fortification or whatever is under attack. That's how you know someone is at your base. All right, so when you guys feel someone is at your base, this is the 2 things you do. All right, either 1, you guys take your squad and either go to their spawn to take over their fortification, and hopefully the other 4 guys that's on the team, which is the random other 4, can be able to hold down B. If you guys have B captured, they can hold down B. The thing about last stand is it's a hit or miss with having a full good squad. Another 4 squad that can hold down things. Yeah, you can have the best squad in the world for a 4-man, but if that other 4 squad is trash, then it's gonna be almost impossible to even beat people that is base running. All right, so if a person goes or a squad goes to your fortification, you will want to go to their fortification. All right, and you take B and you take over there. That keeps you healed with 2 things. That keep not healed, but it keeps you with B and C. Let's say you got B and C. All right, so let's say if you're losing B and you end up going to the, you know, to their fortification or whatever, and there's not buddy spawn and their teammates are not dying. So for them to be able to come back to their base, either 1, they have to run back if there's no buddy spawn, or 2, they have to die to be sent back. If they die and get sent back, and it's a lot of people dying and get sent back, that squad that's in their home base might want to stay there and defend that home base, so the other 4 people can get the memo and try to get the other spot, meaning the other place. All right, also, you guys don't have to fight for B. One thing that I hate about this game, there's a lot of people come to this game that's new, and the first thing they think of is base run, base run, base run, base run, base run, base run. They will avoid confrontation and avoid fighting just to go straight to your base, and you guys know what I'm talking about. They will run up a back street, go all the way to your base, and automatically, before y'all even have B fully captured, they're already taking over your base. All right, so you guys will need to keep in mind, either we're going to stay here at B and we're going to go back to their fortification and take over, or we're going to send or we can go to game chat or whatever it might be, or send the other 4 back to our fortification and take over back our stuff and let them have their home spawn. That would be the decision that you guys need to make. All right, also when it comes to last stand as well, what I was speaking on about being running solo dolo, that's cool and fine and stuff like that, but when you're running a squad, bro, when you're running against a good squad and good DPS players, that running by yourself stuff is really kind of obsolete and out the window. It doesn't, to be honest, it doesn't prove anything. It doesn't prove anything that you can run by yourself and, you know, oh, I can 1v1 people by myself and all this. 1v1s really don't mean nothing in this game, and especially in a team-based oriented game mode, the 1v1 stuff don't mean anything. All right, also, I don't know if I touched on this, you guys want to stay on top of each other. Stay on top of each other, because what happens, your 4-man squad now, the 4-man squad, once one person move, the next person move. You guys call out, okay, it's a guy, you know, coming around on the left side, everybody focus left. There's a guy coming on the right side, everybody focus right. You want to kind of listen to what, you know, whatever is going on. Also, if you're running support, this is for any type of PvP. If you're running support if you're running support, you need to be mindful of your teammates' health. Your health should be the last thing that you think about. You want to be able to run as much support for your team. That's the main reason of running support. You want to run as much support as you can for your team. So when you guys see gameplay of me in I believe Skirmish, and I believe it's Skirmish. In Skirmish, you guys are going to see that I pop med kits being at full health because I'm watching my teammates' health if I don't have a heal. When I drop a heal, either if I pop it in the air, I say, you know, overdose on me in the air, and they will run to it, or I put it on the ground, or I shoot it in front of them so they can know it's there and everybody runs to it. You constantly want to have a habit of doing that. Also, you all want to have combat medic. If you're running a 4-man squad and you guys are not running combat medic, that is the worst way. That's one of the messed up ways to get body, because you guys are not running combat medic for each other. If you see your teammate is in trouble and he needs health and he already popped a med kit, pop a med kit for him. When I run support, my med kits are the first to go, because at the end of the day, I want my teammates to be able to keep me alive. All right. So when I'm thinking about their health, I'm using my med kits first, because I'm always thinking about them. Let me keep them alive. They're your bread and butter. They're your DPS. They're your people to kill. You're there for support and pulsing and giving them as much support as possible. So I'm always running out of my med kits first. All right. So as long as you guys can keep those rules in for last stand, that's for any type of PvP, but for last stand, you guys will be fine. If you do have farmers on your team, if you are a farmer, if you farm 4,000, 5,000, 6,000 points, when you farm that, please come back and help your squad out and fight. Don't sit there and farm the whole game and you guys can't even get the point multiplier or the points for kills because you're not helping. You're just farming the whole game and you're making your numbers look good. It ain't about a number game on here. It's not about a number game on here. It's basically about, it is a number game, but your numbers really don't matter. It's the numbers that is 15,000 to reach, not about if you can get 50K in a game. You can get 300K in a game and still lose. That does not matter. So it's not a personal number game, all right? So if you're going to be farming, make sure you're utilizing that farming to its max potential. Make sure you get the points. You keep your eye out on the point multiplier. Keep your eye out on the points for kills and stuff like that. And you can have your team to have that advantage, all right? Also, if you play a game full of cheesers, and I played Skirmish today for a game full of cheesers, every single last run in there was running a high hitting damage sticky bomb and any type of status effect. Now, the only way you can beat somebody constantly status effect, and it's a whole team doing it, you have to kind of play in that same order, because you cannot run all DPS against a team full of status effect and think you're going to win. A lot of people are utilizing the running in place bug. So the running in place bug is really messing up a lot of people. So if you see someone constantly disrupting with a disrupt grenade or whatever it may be, you guys have to do the same thing back at this point in the game, because you will lose like that. All right, do not get caught up in too much fighting. That's how you lose. But if you don't care about losing, hey, by any means, go ahead and do what you do, all right? But to fight cheese, you have to fight with cheese. If a whole team is running pure flame turrets, you know, 1, you're gonna have to either shoot them, 2, you're gonna have to EMP them, or 3, you're gonna have to run flame turrets back. So when they're running a whole thing of cheese, you kind of have to almost cheese back, all right? So that's it for last stand. I hope that breakdown for last stand helps you guys out. But we finna move over to Skirmish. So let's get it. All right, guys, we are over to the Skirmish gameplay. It's gonna be a quick breakdown. There's nothing too much extra in Skirmish that's not in last stand, but I'm gonna just break it down in the simplest form that I can. All right, so with skirmish, we all know it's a 4v4, no 8v8 like Last Stand. There's no A, B, or C. It's basically team deathmatch. The first team to hit 20 is the winner. All right, we all know that, you know, if you get somebody on the ground, that does not count for the kill. You have to actually finish them to actually count for the kill. So you can down as many people as you want to, but if you're not finishing them, you're not getting the point for it. All right, so in this gameplay right here, I am running my tech support build. I am running a 6-piece tactician, classified with 10,000 electronics, which gives me I think over 400k. I think about 406 to 410 or something like that. Skill power, I get my 30 stack and my 60 stack, and I am running a overdose, and I am running a I'm running an overdose, and I'm running a booster. All right, as you guys can see, I got put into that that emote menu glitch, but it is what it is. So with this gameplay, and what you guys want to understand about skirmish is, it's basically the same as Last Stand, but it's team oriented. You don't have to worry about another 8-man squad running from base to base or not doing what they supposed to do or anything like that. You want to actually be stuck together as much as possible, because you want to go ahead and hit 20 kills fast. All right, so if you guys look at the gameplay, when I'm running support, I'm running my showstopper. My showstopper has competent on it. My showstopper is not ran for kills. It's not here for killing. Now, if I get the kill, that's cool. It's here for stacks. So if you shoot somebody, you get stacks with tactician. If you shoot boxes or turrets, anything on the ground, you also get stacks with tactician. So that's why you guys see me running a showstopper, because all I need to do is shoot like 3 times and I got stacks. All right, so you see me running my post. I advise you guys, if you're going to run a post build, I will run concealed until you find out if the other team is running a concealed. Now, if the other team is not running a concealed post, go with a damage post if you're running a tactician support build. All right, I love the post because it makes my teammates hit the max or whatever they can for crit damage and crit chance. Okay, so right now we all have on combat medic. I'm just getting stacks off of this dude right here. I'm not trying to intentionally kill him. And right there, as you guys can see, I'm throwing down heals. So you see dead, boom. I'm already full with maxed out overheal and everything, and dead was taking damage. I popped the med kit for him because he actually needed the health. And that's what you want to do when you're running a support build. You throw your heals out, you call out where the heals are, you put them on a box in the air, wherever they may be. You watch your teammates' health and you support them. You heal them as much as possible. Every time you guys are noticing in this gameplay, every time I get my pulse, no matter if it's a 30 stack or 60 stack or no stacks, I'm constantly shooting out my pulse. Like right here, zAbstracted got ran in place, but I body blocked. Also too, if you're running a tactician support or any type of support and you see that your teammate is almost dying and you don't have, body block a little bit for him. Yeah, you're squishy, but you ain't gonna die in the blink of an eye. Body block for him. That's what I do. If I see that my teammate is getting messed up, I body block for my teammates and then I heal them. All right. Also, like I said, the status effect. You guys, if you're going to be running a post build and an overdose, everybody else need to be running whatever they are as their first choice, and then they need to be running immunizer boxes. No matter what you're playing, you need immunizer boxes because there's nothing but status effect. As you guys can see, they're running nothing but sticky bombs and status effect. So you want to be able to basically mitigate that. All right, you want to be able to shoot people down and, you know, and be able to run through flames and all that stuff. So you need those immunizer boxes. All right, So that's it with the skirmish gameplay. It ain't too much really left with the skirmish gameplay. But if you're running a final measure healer, you want to be the first person in charge because you want to catch that grenade if they're spamming grenades, all right? So if you guys like that, we're finna move over to the DZ, and I'm out. All right, guys, we are here with the DZ gameplay. We all know how the DZ is, but for the people who don't know how to actually play the DZ, the proper way to play the DZ, how to tunnel, anything like that, this first clip right here is going to show you guys. Before that, TCO, I'm gonna give a shout out to TCO. There's a couple of my subscribers. What up? I ran into y'all in this gameplay, so I'm just giving y'all a shout out. But this is what you don't want to do, all right? Fighting out in the open in the DZ. Fighting out in the open in the DZ when there's a lot of people will get you killed. We were doing our thing. We were killing people and stuff like that. But what happens is there are people that come in behind us on top of the people that's in front of us, and that would get you killed. You want to pick and choose your spots correctly. You just don't want to just fight out in the open. Especially having a 4-man squad and you playing against like 10 other people, you're going to get killed like that. All right, so as you guys can see, I'm just shredding people down. It's light work. It's light work. I almost died right here because I missed the swing. I think I'm gonna shred somebody else down, or every time I start shooting somebody, they take off running. All right, so I just killed that guy right there. And this is where we fucked up at. So one of our healers went down. Me and zAbstracted ran DPS. Georgie and Relax were running heals, and this is where we fucked up at right here. All right, so if we would have fought in this area from the beginning instead of fighting out in the open and one of our healers dying, then this is the result of not paying attention to where you are or what you're doing. Okay, so you kind of want to be mindful of where you are. All right, now this is the other gameplay of what we were doing. So we were rogue and another group was rogue. All right, y'all already know it's status effect everywhere in the DZ. The main thing you want to be mindful in the DZ is your surroundings and tunneling spots. You want to know your surroundings and tunneling spots. You always, like I said, team oriented, combat medic, kill each other, throw grenades when you need to. If you have people spamming grenades, you run a final measure build to get that buff, and that would definitely help you guys out. See, look, this is nothing but status effect. So you run immunizer boxes. Adrenaline is good too to take off, you know, for status effect, pred, bleed, flame turrets, shock turrets, anything like that. But this group right here, I think Codeine and some other people, they weren't actually scared to go rogue. As we went rogue, we were killing people, and if we died, they would go rogue. So I like that. I appreciate what that group did, because a lot of these people, they would not go rogue. We were the only two groups going rogue, all right? So as you guys can see, we played it smart this time. Now we're tunneling. Now we're getting people to come to us, all right? And this is where you see when we start massacring people. Because if you get that knowledge of tunneling people instead of playing in the open where people can come behind you, even though they can come behind you here, but they have to come all the way up that long way to get to you guys. Now you see the flame turrets, we needed a box down. The box is finally down, we good. The flame turret is about to be gone. And Abstract is beaming people, I'm cleaning up, finishing up, and then I'm beaming people as well. So he has his stacks, I have my I have a little bit of stacks. But that's how you wipe out people right here. Play smart, heal each other, throw boxes, heals, tunnel. Now this is pure status effect. It was somebody running a flame turret, I believe so, in this clip right here. So that's all you have to do is constantly be mindful of what you're doing. Be very mindful of what you're doing, all right? So he got killed by the other rogues. Now, the one thing I don't like about this clip is these guys intentionally, they were on a manhunt. They intentionally popped a blue to run away from us. Not even the fighters, just to run away from us. All right, so we're on the manhunt. We constantly get manhunts. A lot of you guys think I don't play DZ. I just don't play DZ on stream. DZ is not that hard to play. I actually feel that it's more annoying playing Last Stand than DZ. And I done been in lit servers with clans and everything. So as you guys can see, we're just calling out stuff. I'm focusing turrets. I'm running DPS, not support this time, just to show you guys how versatile my squad can be. All right, so the other manhunts took off running. They popped the blue and they took off running. I'm going to show you guys every time we die. So I'm not going to make it seem like, oh, you guys didn't die, y'all are perfect. No, we're not doing all that. We're going to show you the mistakes that we did. All right. So the mistake here was we all ran up, but Georgie went down. I don't know if Georgie died. All right. And I was the only zAbstracted was supposed to be there with me, but he kind of ran back. See, I'm the only one at the stairway actually trying to put DPS. Now I was shredding those two guys, but if zAbstracted was there with me, I'm pretty sure we would have wiped out those people right there. All right. So that's what you don't want to do. You want to be on the same page. All right. So now here's another clip, another, little gameplay of the DZ. Also, all of us running together, of course, like you're supposed to be. Make sure you guys are running some type of combat medic, anything like that. We got on a final measure heal build that's running a post, and he's running over heals, and I believe Relax was running tactician, maybe, or maybe another final measure post. It was one of them though. All right, so these guys right here, light work, wipe out. See, we don't kill people and don't flag up. We flag up immediately after somebody's dead. I hate just sitting here being social. All right, so once again, we flag up. We kill this guy right here. Body bag. He ain't going nowhere. And then we go to the fight. We don't sit here and run. We're last stand players, so we're used to fighting. So we go to the checkpoint and we go fight. All right. And we have them, we are fighting in the open, but it's good because they're actually coming out of the checkpoint. So we know there's not really too many people running behind us because we sent them to the checkpoint. So we know they're coming in front of us. They're right in front of us. All right. So we're just waiting on them. Now everybody's starting to come out. And now, as you guys can see, they're shooting down the hills. My box is down. And, me playing my DPS, I hate people hiding behind stuff. I'm going to throw a grenade on you. So this is what you do to be able to play DZ, anything like that. You have to be mindful of what's going on, your surroundings, how to play. See, he just got beamed up. I'm finna kill this guy over here because he want to sit in the corner. And you just kill people. It's that simple. If you guys need help with builds, I have plenty of builds on my channel. So there should be no way that you guys are walking around with improper builds at all. At least none of my subscribers. All right, as you guys can see, I got healed again. Gonna throw a grenade. This is a smart play. Usually when you throw a grenade on one side of a car, either one, they're gonna run to the opposite side of the car and you push that side, or two, they're gonna get hit by the grenade and they're gonna bounce to that side. And you can see how I caught those two guys. Just playing smart. And he's running around. I know I'm gonna cut him off, kill him right here. And that's what you guys do over and over and over. It's just smart gameplay. All right. So we got our manhunt. Now we know there's more and more people coming because there's an extraction behind us now. There's an extraction. So now we have to run down. And this is what I mean by tunneling. All right. By tunneling. All right. So this part right here got a little slow. They didn't want to rush down. And I think they came around the backside, I believe. They went the other way and we met them over there. But like I said, we don't even have our full squad right here. Georgie is somewhere else. So yeah, zAbstracted, see, he's mindful. He's paying attention that they came around on the backside. And now we're beaming people down. You guys also want to be mindful as well, too. When you fighting a long range or a mid range game, you want to kind of have those M4s and LVOAs, them assault rifles ready. All right. Now this guy right here, Codeine, I rushed him and he got scared and took off running. Like he ran all the way down, him and the other guy. So he don't even want to fight. He's just throwing grenades and running. And then the other guy with the bullfrog, once I started shooting him, he took off running. And you have to deal with the runners as well, because they will run and then try to come back and kill you. All right. So we just mopping up people. Got a rank 4. And then he tried to come back up. Now this is what pissed me off. The stumble effect that I got running down the stairs, that got me killed. See that? I don't know what that is, but that bug been in here for a while. My dude actually tripped over himself running down the stairs, all right? But that's all I have for you guys. I hope you guys do enjoy. Please be mindful of everything that I said, and I'm out.